Have you ever wondered if your body has been whispering to you, giving you subtle signs that something dangerous is brewing beneath the surface? High cholesterol is often called a silent killer because most people never realize they have it until it's too late. Until a heart attack or stroke steals away the future they thought they still had. But here's the shocking truth. Your body does try to warn you. The question is, are you paying attention? Today, we are going to talk about high cholesterol symptoms you must know. Because these signs, though often overlooked, might just save your life. And let me ask you something that may feel uncomfortable. How often do you brush aside those little aches, those changes in your body, and tell yourself, oh, it's just aging? What if it isn't? What if it's your body begging for help? I remember a friend of mine, Tom, who used to shrug off his constant fatigue and the strange pain in his legs. He said it was just part of being over 60. He was wrong. He had dangerously high cholesterol clogging his arteries, and he didn't know it until he collapsed one afternoon on a walk. Thankfully, he survived. But he told me later that he wished someone had warned him that those small signs could have been red flags. And that's why I'm here with you today, because I don't want you to ignore your body's messages. If you're over 50, this conversation is not optionally, it's urgent. So let's slow down. Let's walk through this together. And let me share not only the science, but also the stories and lessons I've seen in real life. And please, if at any point you recognize these symptoms in yourself, don't wait. Talk to your doctor. And if you want more conversations like this, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because knowledge is power, and I want you to stay powerful now. What are those signs your body is giving you? One of the most surprising symptoms of high cholesterol is something as ordinary as fatigue. You might think, of course I'm tired. I'm older. I don't sleep as well. Life is stressful, but fatigue that lingers. That makes even small tasks feel like climbing a mountain. Could be your body's way of saying your blood isn't flowing the way it should. Cholesterol buildup narrows the arteries, so your heart has to work harder to push blood through. The result? Less oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles and brain, leaving you drained. But here's where I want to pause. Fatigue alone doesn't mean you have high cholesterol. But when combined with other clues, it becomes part of the bigger picture you must not ignore. Another warning sign? Pain, numbness, or a heavy feeling in your legs. This is often dismissed as arthritis or just circulation slowing down, but it could be a sign of peripheral artery disease, where cholesterol has narrowed the blood vessels leading to your legs. Think of it like a traffic jam on the highway. Blood is the car, your arteries are the road, and cholesterol is the accident causing a bottleneck. When traffic backs up, you feel it pain when you walk, cramps at night, or even cold feet that don't warm up. My uncle used to say, "My legs just don't listen to me anymore." He didn't know it then. Those were arteries crying out for help. And then there are the visual signs that most people overlook. Have you ever noticed yellowish bumps or patches on your skin, especially around the eyes, elbows, or knees? These are called xanthomas, and they're deposits of cholesterol under the skin. They don't hurt, they don't itch, but they are a flashing neon sign that cholesterol levels are dangerously high. If your mirror is showing you this, it's not cosmetic, it's medical. And if you see it, please take it seriously. Let's not forget chest pain. Now, chest pain can come from many things. But when arteries in the heart are narrowed by cholesterol, the heart muscle doesn't get enough oxygen. That pressure, that tightness, especially when walking or climbing stairs, could be angina. A direct consequence of high cholesterol. This is the body's way of warning you. Your heart is struggling. Don't dismiss it as just getting older. Another subtle but real sign is memory problems. Yes, you heard me right. When cholesterol narrows blood flow to the brain, you might experience trouble concentrating, forgetfulness, or brain fog. Many people laugh it off as senior moments. But what if those moments are actually your brain telling you it's not getting enough fuel? Imagine your brain as a light bulb flickering because the wiring is faulty. High cholesterol can dim that light. It doesn't have to be that way. But here's something I want to emphasize. Symptoms are not always obvious. Some people can have extremely high cholesterol and feel perfectly fine until a catastrophic event happens. That's why I call cholesterol a thief. It sneaks in, takes your health little by little, and leaves no clear fingerprints. So while these symptoms matter, the only way to truly know your numbers is to get tested. Have you had your cholesterol checked in the past year? If not, let this be your reminder. And if you agree that testing is vital, leave me a comment below. Let's hold each other accountable. Now, let's shift to something that I think is empowering. High cholesterol is not a death sentence. It's a warning, and warnings give us a chance to act. You have more control than you think. What you eat, how you move, the way you manage stress, these are not small things. They are the steering wheel of your health. I've seen people lower their cholesterol naturally through lifestyle changes, sometimes without medication. Imagine that. Your choices rewriting your future. Isn't that powerful? For example, let's talk about diet. Most people believe cholesterol only comes from fatty meats or fried foods. But here's a twist. Sugar and refined carbs are also big culprits. When you overload on sugar, your liver produces more cholesterol. So cutting back on sodas, pastries, and processed foods can be just as important as skipping bacon. On the other hand, foods rich in fiber, like oats, beans, and vegetables, act like little sponges, soaking up cholesterol in your gut and sweeping it out. Think of it as housekeeping for your arteries. Exercise is another weapon. You don't need to run marathons. Even a brisk 30-minute walk, 5 days a week, can raise your good HDL cholesterol and lower the bad LDL. One of my neighbors, a 70-year-old woman named Linda, started walking every evening after dinner. She said it cleared her mind, helped her sleep, and guess what? Her cholesterol dropped by 40 points in 6 months. That's not magic. That's the body responding to kindness. But let's be real. Sometimes lifestyle changes aren't enough, and medication is necessary. And that's okay. Statins and other drugs can be lifesavers. I know some people resist medication, saying, I don't want to be on pills forever. But if a pill can give you more years with your grandchildren, more mornings to enjoy your coffee, isn't that worth considering? This is not weakness. This is wisdom. And let's talk about stress, because many people ignore it. Chronic stress raises inflammation in the body. Inflammation makes cholesterol more dangerous, more likely to stick to artery walls. So managing stress through prayer, meditation, deep breathing, or even laughter, more than you think. Don't dismiss joy as a luxury. It's medicine. Now, I want to circle back, because the real message today is this. High cholesterol does not have to steal your life, but only if you pay attention. The symptoms we've talked about, fatigue, leg pain, skin bumps, chest discomfort, memory problems, are not random. They are the body's language, and your body has been speaking to you all along. The tragedy is that most people stop listening, so here's my challenge to you. After this video, write down any symptoms you've noticed lately. Be honest, then make an appointment to talk with your doctor. Bring that list. Don't leave your health to chance. And while you're here, share in the comments what changes you've made or want to make, because your story might inspire someone else watching. And let me end with this twist. You may have come here today expecting fear, expecting me to tell you all the ways cholesterol will harm you. But I want to flip that. What if high cholesterol isn't just a danger, it's also an opportunity? An opportunity to reconnect with your body, to take back control, to live with more energy and purpose than you thought possible. The warning signs are not a curse. They are a gift, a chance to act before it's too late. So don't waste them. If you found this valuable, please subscribe and share this video with someone you love, because spreading knowledge spreads life. And remember, your health is not behind you. It's still in front of you. Let's walk into it together.